speaking countries of Eastern Africa, 9, are having a big meeting in Kenya. It's ending tomorrow. The bishops are aware of this, that they sent me to represent them because they can't all come at the same time when the important meeting is going on. So the bishops are sending special greetings to you, and I'm representing them especially. Dear brothers and sisters, all of you people of God, on this day, Psalm 88 and 89 give us the right words to use. This is what we had in the first reading. I will sing of the Lord's love forever. I will sing of the Lord's mercies forever. These words are said by by the Psalm, I think it was King David, but the words that Fabian and Rita echo, that they're singing the Lord's love forever. Fabian and Rita have deep down in their hearts the same words, showing gratitude to the Lord for the 25 years of the sacrament of matrimony. It is in this spirit of gratitude that we celebrate this Holy Eucharist, which fundamentally is an act of thanksgiving, because the word Eucharist in Greek means thanksgiving. We give thanks to the Lord for this milestone and for what He has done in the life of this family, Mr. and Mrs. Cassie, for the last 25 years. In the matrimonial rite, before the consent of the spouses, the priest asks them this question: are you prepared, as you follow the path of marriage, to love and honor each other for as long as you both shall live? This shows that marriage, from its very beginning, is a path in which the two are committed to love and honor one another for the rest of their lives. Like Abraham in Genesis 12, who set out towards a foreign land that God Himself would show him, Fabian and Rita, too, on the day of their matrimony, set out from their own land, the land of their individual lives, to the land God promised, the land of holy matrimony, in which the two became one flesh in Christ. And the word says, Jesus says, they are no longer two, but one. We are here to congratulate Fabian and Rita for being one, in one piece, for the last 25 years. We've read meditatively this booklet or the order of Mass that was presented to us by the Mr. and Mrs. Cassie, the celebrants. One can testify that God has always been at your side. He has loved you unconditionally. You have not been alone in the various situations of life, in the passage of time, in the arrival of your children, at work and illness, and many other situations. By the grace of God, you have kept your love and honor towards one another and have remained steadfast. It is therefore fitting for you to lift up together as a family with your friends this song of blessing and praise that we have heard in our first reading from the book of the prophet Isaiah.